Hello Taurus, and welcome to Cosmic Brew Tarot. I'm Oscar. Today we're going to be doing a reading that's going to be more home and family focused. I figured that because of the holidays coming up, all the many different kinds of holidays and gatherings and things, I think it's a good time to check in with where we can do our best for ourselves and for the people that we love and sometimes are forced to love. And so for this spread, I'm going to be doing a custom spread. It's going to be energy supporting you at this time, the difficult energies to deal with, how to balance the two into harmony, what to be thankful for, where you can best show your goodwill, and then some final bit of advice. The final bit of advice that are guiding star. I'm going to be using the Cosmic Journey Oracle, but for the other 5 questions, I'm going to be doing a combination of Spellcaster's Oracle with the Game of Thrones Oracle. That's why I'm wearing my Lannister shirt today. And the reason I chose the Game of Thrones Oracle, usually when we got this deck, I was like, okay, this is really hokey, right? But I felt drawn to use it for this particular reading because sometimes family and family gatherings and dynamics can certainly feel like an episode of Game of Thrones. Hopefully with less murder and incest. But you know, that I'm talking about that intensity. Anyway, so yes, I hope that this reading helps. And so as a reminder, this is a collective reading, so not everything is going to necessarily resonate. Don't try and make it just fit, but use your intuition and your discernment, because maybe something that I'm saying is not exactly how it fits for you, but maybe it fits in a certain way that only you would know. I'm not speaking to just you on this one. So this is a time for you to soul search and find the answers that you're looking for, okay? All right, so energy supporting you at this time. This card really wants to come out, and that is commitment. Love that. That's very nice supporting energy. So wherever you feel like your commitments are lying, where you have the most commitment, both where you are giving that commitment and where that commitment is being given back. Yeah, look, the Lovers. Oh, this is such a great supporting energy. Yeah, wherever you feel the harmony flowing in your family and your loved ones, if you happen to be married or in a great relationship and it feels like, man, this is it. This feels harmonious. These are your supporting energies for sure. Absolutely. And like, this kind of energy, the reason that it feels so supportive is the commitment. It is the feeling of like, hey, listen, no matter what, you know, I know that sometimes like things get rough. I know we can be difficult sometimes, whatever, but like, I'm in it to win it. I love you so much. Like, I want to build with you. I want this to, I want this to work. You and I are close. You and I understand each other. You and I have gone through so much together. I've seen your highs. I've seen your lows. I'm like gushing. I'm gushing. I love this energy. Aw. Okay, great. So, did I mention I pulled from the Spellcaster's Oracle deck, I pulled the home and family cards just to kind of keep their energy here. So, yeah, I'm so happy for you, in this. Something I will say though, because it's coming to me now, is when it can be difficult to tell who's on your side and who isn't, I think it's really just a matter of deep knowing, right? Of time and history and energy and where things feel effortless or almost effortless, you know, because there might be a lot of work that goes into it, but the reason feels so obvious, and the reason is like, I'm here for you, you're here for me, right? That perfect equal give and take, you know, no matter how different the two of you are, right? You can always just come together and you just get each other, right? Difficult energies to deal with, psychic abilities. Okay, let's pair this with a tarot card, shall we? This is interesting. And the Eight of Cups in reverse. You know, the immediate energy that I'm getting from this, all right, so again, every family dynamic is different. So however this fits, you know, is going to be different. But this is giving me an I know it all energy, but I'm not. And because I know it all, it's just so overwhelming and I can't make a decision. You know, the difficult, and so it's like it's a actually, you know what I'm getting more so now? I'm also getting this energy coming through. It's someone who very clearly knows, and this is this is some very frustrating energy to be around. Someone who clearly knows and feels and senses like what's wrong, but they're still confused of what to do. Like, I don't want to leave. I don't want to leave this yet. Like, I don't feel safe. I don't feel comfortable to do that yet. And like, maybe that's true. Like, I get that, but sometimes it's just like, but just leave. Like, I've got you. You know, like, don't be in a crappy situation longer than you have to be if you know that it's not for you. Yeah. Sometimes, like, it sucks. So, like, this energy, I not only love, I'm very familiar with this energy, okay? And it is a blessing to have commitment lovers energy, okay? It's an absolute blessing. But I also know this energy, and it is this energy of, I wish you could trust what you're seeing and feeling. I wish you could trust how bad, like, all of the complaining that you do about your situation should automatically tell you that this isn't working. So why is this so difficult for you? And I feel like this is an outside energy. It's not you, but if it is you, okay, I want you to gravitate. I want you to understand, like, what energy are you supposed to be gravitating towards? You should be gravitating toward the energies that are supporting you, right? These feelings of commitment and harmony and love, no matter what. If you're doing a lot of this instead of, I know this isn't for me, but I just want to give them a second, fourth, 100th second chance. You know what I mean? It's like, it's just understand, like, look at the truth, right? I wish you could see things clearly, and that requires a certain level of just, hey, sometimes we just need to call a loss a loss. And if this is an outside energy to you, right, because this is the energy that supports you, so this is, it figures that there's something like this in your life right now, you know the very clear signs of you need to walk away, and maybe you've said this to them over and over. Maybe you're the one that sees it so clearly they need to walk away, but they're like, it's complicated, it's muddy, it's You know, they haven't figured out quite how yet, and so that can be very, very challenging to have to be around, right? All right, well, how can we balance these energies, huh? How can Taurus best balance these energies? Boundaries. Interesting. Aries also got this card in this exact same position. So I'm not surprised that boundaries are the best balance between your energies and other like challenging energies, right? And the Two of Coins in reverse. This also says, a Lannister always pays his debts. It's a saying, a slogan. So if you haven't seen Game of Thrones, I'm going to try not to do like spoilers and stuff. But interesting. In reverse, there's definitely, oh man, look at this. This Two of Coins is an infinity loop just as much as this infinity loop here on this boundaries card, right? It's very fiery lion energy, right? I'm definitely seeing like you know, if this energy, right, that is difficult for you, throws you so far off kilter that you're like, it's affecting your life in a negative way, or it's affecting your relationship in a negative way. It's affecting how you're showing up and how they're showing up into it. It's time to start restructuring. I'm getting dependence. For some reason, I'm getting a codependent energy here now. You know, what was maybe once like an I flow to you and you flow to me and we go around is now just off. It's upside down. It's not quite in the right, it's not doing what it's supposed to do anymore. And I think we're talking now like, yeah, hold on. Let me make sure I'm getting this. You don't want to be shaken from a very strong emotional center, because that's what's helping you keep up this kind of loving commitment, right? So when we're talking always pay your debts, do you feel indebted to this person so much, or if there's no longer a debt? If you can't identify a debt, in other words, there's no obligation to someone to help someone out of a situation that they are not certain that they want to get out of yet, right? Then there's nothing to do. Now, you can offer your help, right? Be like, hey, listen, I feel the need to rescue you from this situation. You're welcome in my home, or, you know, I can help you out monetarily or whatever. You might be drawn to doing that. But is this person going to pay these debts back to you? And when we say a Lannister always pays his debts, right? That saying also indicates that, like, if you owe me, so you, a non-Lannister, have owed me, I'm going to pay that back. I'm going to get it off my plate somehow. You know, and if that means that there are consequences, then there's consequences. But if you are indebted to someone, it's time to clear that debt so it's not hanging over you anymore. Because it doesn't feel like it's doing you any favors here. All right. Interesting. All right, what can Taurus be? What should Taurus... What should Taurus be thankful for, please? Financial health. Yeah. Okay. Love that. Of course. You're Taurus. I wouldn't expect anything else. Ooh. Okay, there's a lot of energy happening. Hold on a second. Yeah, this is the one at the top. King of Spears in the reverse. The Hermit. Why do I keep feeling the need to draw? Wheel of Fortune in reverse. I think it's because all these cards wanted to just come out. King of Coins. Okay, I'm just kind of drawing at this point. Let me just... Okay, well, but this energy, though... We'll just talk about this. Someone is getting cut off. You can be... Financial health is very important, okay? And if someone is draining you monetarily or energetically even, in a way that's affecting your personal financial growth, I'm seeing this very, you have some very harsh words, very harsh, to a point that you almost feel like it might be hurtful. So it's kind of like, take some time, think about it, align with your highest self, right? And say, hey, listen, the gravy train is, I'm cutting this off for my own good. Sorry that this is no longer going to turn in your favor, because I need to focus on turning things in my favor. I mean, that's big energy. 2 kings and 2 major arcanas. Like, be thankful for the fact that you can actually, that you are well within your rights to go ahead and do that. And to do so, like, justifiably, right? Because this is what I'm getting, the balance with the boundaries and the 2 of coins. Like, it just... This is where we're at. This is where we're at. And I can only lead a horse to water. I can't make the horse drink. I need this person to finally just own their crap. Own it, deal with it, because I don't have to deal with it. I chose to deal with it. I committed to it. But this isn't how I want to commit to it further. And you're finding a way to pay this off, to just be like, you know what? Yeah. I trust you. You'll find a way. You'll find a diplomatic way to do it. Here you go. Good luck. So this is going to be for how to best show goodwill. Just trust that this is going to be good for you, that this is going to be good for them. Wish them the best. Good luck. You're cut off now. Good luck. Oh, this is... Yeah, here we go. Knight of Swords in reverse. Yeah, oh man. Yeah, this is harsh. How to best show goodwill. Sorry, bye. I mean, that's it. It feels so counter to, you know, just the holiday story of giving and loving and blah. Instead, it's more of just like, it's like, this gives me like, this is for your own good energy and for my own good also. Like, I'm not going to bullshit you here. Like, this is for everyone's good, and I'm sorry it's going to hurt you now, but you'll understand in the future. And if it didn't work out, sorry I did that, I guess, but not sorry, because at the end of the day, I got to focus on my coin. And I got to focus on my commitments, right? The people that are actually like, they're giving back. So like, look at this. This also is a much more thorough, I guess, kind of like energetic exchange. It's not just an infinity loop. It's like a bond, right? It loops in and out several times. And, you know, some commitments are just stronger than others. That's just how it is, right? So your commitment to a parent or a child is going to vary to your commitment to a spouse or a sibling or a friend, you know, a chosen family member. You know, sometimes you have to make tough calls. Sometimes you have to make tough calls. And enabling this wishy-washy behavior, you know it's not good. You know it's not good, and you know where this is going to go. It's just the enabling is going to continue, and it's just going to keep being more and more of the same old. And I feel this to me is like break the cycle energy. Like, we're done here. We're done. Stop it. You're just trying to be nice about it. That's the only reason you're hesitating, because you don't want to be nice. I see this energy. This energy is mean. But it comes from a good place. It's just, it's not mean. It's just harsh. It's harsh energy. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, you know? I don't feel like you're gonna be blamed for it. What you will be blamed for is your delivery, right? So... So make sure that this is coming from the best possible intention, and not, I think it feels condescending to be on the receiving end of this is going to be for the best when you're the one that's like, no, this is like, now I have to pick up a whole, like, you've only caused more mess in my life that I now have to pick up because you're cutting me off. It's like, yeah, but it's for the best. And it's condescending to hear that. So I think you're trying to find the way to come in from the good angle, but you know that you can resort to the angle that's like, yeah, sorry, no. Like, this is still a no. My answer is no. We're done. My mind is made up. All right. So final advice. Ooh, we got one that just slid right out. So this is going to be from the Cosmic Journey Oracle. Are you fucking kidding? Another infinity loop. Ask wonderfully, receive graciously. Let's read this entry, shall we? Because this is throwing the message that I've given into a different zone in space. So let's go with these words, and because I think, like I said, there is a struggle on how to best communicate standing your ground and setting this boundary. It feels like a financial boundary. It could just be energetic time boundary, like I can't be the caregiver anymore, or I can't or I need support in the caregiving, rather. Like that could be, see how that's already a softer thing, that I can't do this anymore. It's more of just like, no, it's essential that I caregive. I just need help giving this care. Can I get assistance? And that's interesting. I think this energy feels so stable that just the idea of even asking for assistance maybe has seemed so foreign to you. If you're always used to being in a position to give and to make things happen, it might feel weird to you to ask for help to make something happen. Okay, let's read this. Congratulations. You're ready to fully receive exactly what you want, but only if you ask. Too many of us are stuck in the habit of giving and being of service. Now, this is what I was talking about. This is the first time I read this entry, by the way. Okay, too many of us are stuck in the habit of giving and being of service, but this is only one half of the infinite dance. One half of the infinite dance. Allow others to experience the joy of giving and serving you. It's time to ask. Ask wonderfully and receive graciously, knowing what you receive will be multiplied 1,000-fold through your greater vision. Imagine the entire world created to fulfill exactly what you need when you ask with cheerful expectancy and in alignment with your highest purpose. Life is like a room service menu awaiting your delivery instructions. You just need to ask. I love how this card just answered okay. A journal prompt for you, should you desire it, is: what is my highest desire right now? How can I joyfully ask for it? How can I joyfully ask for it? My highest desire. Action. Ask wisely, ask whimsically, and ask often today. See how it feels and what happens. Experiment without attachment to any requests. Get yourself comfortable with that, because if you're in this space, like I said, of questioning how to best go about something, because you want to set your foot down, but you also want to be of a better help than the way that you're being of help now. So like, what you're doing right now is enabling. What you want to do is help, right? And if you're in a space where you're just like, the way that I've been helping is feeling like enabling, then I need to enable something that actually helps instead. Like, whatever I'm doing is not helping, it's enabling. I want to help. And so asking for help to help, right? It feels like that's a great way to generate back a positive feedback loop again, and to alleviate whatever this difficult situation is that it seems like someone needs. It feels like someone needs an out. Someone needs an out. Someone needs a change. Someone Yeah. Yeah. So I think I'm going to leave the reading there. I know I kind of left on a little cliffhanger thought, but also I feel like I've said everything that needs to be said. So thank you so much, Taurus. This was a wonderful reading to be a part of. If this resonated, like, share, subscribe, comment. Absolutely, please do. And I will see you for the next one. Thank you for being a part of this wondrous Cosmic Brew. Take care.